Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Once again, I'm Nev from Nev's Tech, but otherwise known as your friendly neighborhood basement dweller, and computer giant Acer has been hit by a $50 million ransomware attack. Computer giant Acer has been hit by a REvil ransomware attack where the threat actors are demanding the largest known ransom to date, $50 million. So here we can take a look at what she looks like. You have 8 days to pay up, or you will lose all of your information. In conversations between the victim and REvil, which started March 14th, Acer representative showed shock at the massive $50 million demand. Later in the chat, REvil representative shared a link to the Acer data leak page, which was secret at the time. The attackers also offered a 20% discount if payment was made by Wednesday. In return, the ransomware gang would provide the decryptor, a vulnerability report, and the deletion of stolen files. So there's always a little bit of a nuance when it comes to stuff like this, because they said they will, but will they honor their side, or will they just take the money and run? Now, it looks like there is some possibility that the Microsoft Exchange exploitation that was just realized very recently had something to do with it. Somebody told BleepingComputers that advanced intel, yada yada, cybernetic platform detected that REvil gang activity targeted a Microsoft Exchange server on Acer's domain. Advanced intel, something or other cyber intelligence system detected that the particular REvil affiliate pursued Microsoft Exchange weaponization. The 3 actors behind the Dear Cry ransomware have already used the proxy login vulnerability to deploy their ransomware, but they are a smaller operation with fewer victims. If REvil did exploit the recent Microsoft Exchange vulnerability to steal data from encrypt devices, it would be the first time that one of the big game hunting ransomware operators used this attack vector. REvil is a private ransomware as a service. Ransomware as a service. But remember, Windows as a service, everything as a service. That's right. Ransomware as a service operation that recruits affiliates to distribute the ransomware for them. As part of this arrangement, the affiliates and ransomware developers split revenue generated from ransom payments. Wow. Okay, so this is a system. It's difficult to pinpoint their exact locations, but they are thought to be based in Russia due to the fact that the group does not target Russian organizations or those in the Soviet bloc countries. Alright, so it looks like REvil is both a ransomware and a group. The REvil group, aka Soda, I'm not even going to try that, re-victimizes its targets by threatening to reopen stolen data even after the initial ransom demand is paid. Wow, doing stuff like that definitely isn't good for negotiation purposes, my guys. REvil is a ransomware as a service operation that has extorted large amounts of money from organizations worldwide over the past year. So these guys are known. It stands for Ransomware Evil. It was inspired by the Resident Evil movie series. Resident Evil, I get it now. Apparently they first appeared in 2019 and rose to prominence after another gang called Grand Cab shut down its services. Oh, I love it when these guys fight each other. In the early days, REvil research and security firm identified it as a strand of Grand Grab. Geez, that's interesting. So we have a whole new version of hackers here that basically use ransomware as a service. Interesting. So you got people that develop the malware, the ransomware, and then you get other people that run the stuff and that actually get places infected, and then they get the payout and they split it between the two groups. That's interesting. I should say that this would be particularly harsh for Acer right about now. I mean, coming out of the pandemic and whatnot, a lot of manufacturers are having a hard time, and this is definitely going to make things worse. $50 million. I wonder if these guys have enough information to see if Acer actually has $50 million. I mean, profit margin on computers aren't all that thick. They haven't been for a very long time, and Acer really keeps things super close, but Maybe these hackers have actually seen how much money these guys are pulling down, and they know how much Acer can afford. So as crazy and as unimaginable as this situation is, these are the signs of our time. Computers keep evolving and hackers got to keep changing because security keeps getting better. So man, if you get a vulnerability, you better patch that stuff super quick, son, right? Man, that's just crazy though. Malware as a service. I definitely think you could do a little bit better if instead of just developing your own stuff, you had other people trying to install, other people that had the talent to jump these fences and get around stuff, but they might not be the best programmers. But man, that's just crazy. And then will they actually get paid out? Will the runners actually get paid out? Will the hackers actually live by their code of conduct? Will they actually delete this stuff if Acer pays out? I guess we got to stay tuned and watch. Anyways, if I find a conclusion to this, I will post it, and I'll put a link to it in the description. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's it from me, Nev from Nev's Tech Bits. Like and subscribe if you like this stuff. It's always appreciated. And as always, folks, take care of each other, will you?